How's it, guys, and welcome back to Cult Action Reviews. I know it's been a while since my last upload and I'm really sorry for that. So to make up for it, I've got a spooky, kooky Halloween film made of pure entertainment. We've got zombies, we've got vampires, we've got ghosts, we've got heart-eating, we've got everything you need for one of the most entertaining martial arts movies I've seen in a while. Welcome to Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave. This one stars Indonesian martial artist Billy Chong, a man who made his name in the 70s and 80s because he looked a bit like Bruce Lee and had incredible martial arts chops. So let's get into it, shall we? Unfortunately, this film doesn't start all that well. It starts with, you guessed it, narration.
China is an old country with thousands of years of civilization.
You see, in the time it took this movie to get from where it was made to the US, it was heavily edited. It was also dubbed so that it would make sense to US audiences. So we have this narration explaining what the Hungry Ghost Month is.
In China, the 7th month of the lunar calendar is Yin month. Ghosts and spirits are said to be most active during this month, for then they are free to roam the earth for 30 days.
And as they roam the earth, people, usually their family members, leave out offerings for them. This is in the shape of food, and sometimes they burn stuff that the ghosts can use in the afterlife. And as you know, there's no better feeling than getting straight out of hell and eating yourself some lovely roast chicken. This movie wastes no time getting to the meat and potatoes of it all. Here he is, Billy Chong, our hero, introduced in the usual way, performing martial arts with his shirt off. But hey, if my body looked like this, I'd take my shirt off all the time too. But ghosts are peeping on him.
Huh? Who's there? Whoa!
And that's what you get for peeping, you silly sod. But this is actually Billy's dad. Apparently Billy's dad bribed his way out of hell.
I worked very hard to save my money down in hell, so I could bribe my way out to see you.
That's depressing. Even in an afterlife you have to worry about capitalism. He's come back from the dead because he wants Billy to avenge his death and find his body that was lost when he was killed.
You must seek revenge for me.
Now, Billy didn't seem too cut up about his dad dying before his dad came back to tell him this, but now suddenly that his dad's asked him personally after coming back from hell, Billy is going to get on the move and get to the adventure ahead. But I really do love the way these films zoom along. They take a lot of things in their stride. Zombies? Hell yeah. Ghosts? Why not? Billy's ghost dad has just come from the gates of hell. Billy's kicked him in the face, and now his dead zombie father is talking to him. And what does Billy ask about?
What's that? You mean they also take bribes in hell?
See what I mean about taking things in your stride? I'd have a little bit more questions if my dad came back from the dead. Like, why did you leave me, you useless sod?
Things stay the same no matter where you are.
To the haunted town we go.
Uncle Chung and Uncle Wang sent some people there to investigate this, and none of them ever came back.
The usual thing to see on the road in ancient China. Two people having a sword fight. This is the first fight in the movie, and guess what? The fights are actually quite good. Well choreographed, everybody knows what they're doing. They are, compared to Billy Chong's other film, Kung Fu Zombie, a tad bit uninspired and lacking in total madness.
Are you kidding?
But they can still be great fun.
Brother, you keep that magic book. I don't want it now. I was just kidding you, you know.
As we're from the same school, I forgive you.
So nice to get context for the fight after the fight is over.
I hope from now on you'll change and become a good man.
Nope. Never trust a guy who randomly tries to kill you and steal your stuff. The cheating thief is actually a wizard that's helping the bad guy, and he's looking for the Book of Magic. Now, the guy he just killed is the guy who had the Book of Magic, and he hid it somewhere. Thievery 101, guys. If you're gonna steal something from somebody, make sure you know where that something is before you kill the person who owns it. And now Billy comes along and I guess he's trying to bury the body by using the sword, but he accidentally finds the book of magic that the evil wizard was looking for. And this is how you can tell Billy's a good guy. He buries the body and leaves the book of magic there with the dead body. He doesn't steal anything. Well, not yet anyway. Billy chooses a
wretched hive of scum and villainy
to stay the night. And as is the way with these films, his sleep is interrupted by murder and a brief fight in the dark. Now, when I first saw this, I was really confused. Like, what was going on? Why is there suddenly a dead couple? And we get no context or explanation. It just cuts straight to a weird ritual. I learned later that what Billy interrupted was the two killers who killed those two people for their hearts to use in this gnarly ritual that we're about to see here. And as with Kung Fu Zombie, it's nice to see some really cool rituals depicted.
Wishes can be granted. One must be pious.
Could just be me, but I don't think murder and stealing hearts is very pious. Nope, this is definitely not pious. So the gist of all of this is that the bad guy is using this evil wizard to make him immortal. He's using black magic. That's his motivation. He wants to live forever. That's it. And the evil wizard wants to become the most powerful evil wizard in the land. So our motivations here aren't really deep. But this kind of film sells itself not on character depth and emotion, but on spectacle. And as you can see from this ritual, this movie has plenty of spectacle.
Wizard, you have worked hard.
Oh, not at all. Mr. Cam, I think you better go and rest now.
Right, come.
Halfway to invincible, still a lazy sod.
Hearts aren't hard to get. But you told us before. They must be male and female. That their hearts had to be taken during orgasm. Also, the donors had to be young and healthy.
That's a lot of criteria for heart thievery. Must be a bummer to try and get the right one.
It's a real problem.
But someone is watching the ritual. A very clumsy someone. We won't learn who this is till later, but basically he's another hero.
These people died horribly. Yet now you cut the scalps from their heads.
You must be new here. It is our custom to scalp the dead.
Remember guys, whenever you're a tourist, you have to respect the local customs.
Oh.
I thought this would come into play somewhere later in the film. Nope, never comes up again. This is just a random scene.
Move on! Get lost, buddy! Go on, hey!
Meanwhile, Billy is elsewhere getting into a fight. He's gone to the baddie's compound and he's got some killer trash talk for everyone there.
That old dog.
Hi! Have you an invitation card?
Certainly.
Oh. Let me see it.
Are you good enough?
Huh?
We also get another nifty fight scene, this time with Billy against everyone. My only complaint is that you can see that the hits aren't actually landing because of some of the camera work. They obviously didn't have enough time to rehearse this scene to make it more believable. But other than that, it moves fast, and again, all the stunt guys know their shit, and you can see that Billy is actually a very talented martial artist.
My master ordered you to stop! Stop!
Billy's not wasting any time and straight up accuses the bad guy of killing his father.
You killed my father.
Hey, you're talking out of rubbish. You know, I could sue you for slander and put you away forever.
I don't know much about the laws of ancient China, but I don't think modern American libel lawsuits were a thing. And now the bad guy asks for proof that he killed Billy's dad, and Billy has all the proof he needs.
I can prove everything I say. My father's spirit returned a few days ago, and it said that he had died horribly. And he urged me to come here and look for you.
Yeah, Billy, you don't seem crazy at all, my friend.
He's crazy! Stop it!
But he's here,
To take revenge!
which I'm sure you'll find is no laughing matter.
Revenge.
I said it was no laughing matter.
Wait!
Especially since Billy brought a revenge list.
Here's a list detailing what I require of you. I want an answer by noon tomorrow.
Yep, that's right. He hands the baddie a list of what he needs the bad guy to do for him to take revenge.
You are to disclose my father's burial place. Secondly, all the ill-gotten wealth you have accumulated in your life so far is to be donated to a charitable organization.
And the list is actually pretty reasonable.
And third, when the above are completed and you have to commit suicide or you will be mutilated.
Well, until the bit about, you know, the end there.
Stop him! Stop him!
This leads straight into another big fight scene, and it has some really hilarious moments. The highlights being the split double trip and the eunuch moment.
Wow, you want to make me a eunuch?
But things are looking bad for Billy. The whole town is ignoring him, he's all on his own, and he's fighting too many guys. I actually dig this. Our hero isn't starting out as this invincible badass. He's very talented, but he's on the back foot. He can't actually take all these guys at once. He's getting overwhelmed. And it's not usual that movies like this do that. He's got a bit of an arc going, which I appreciate. Good thing for Billy, luck is on his side. The masked dude from earlier turns up, and he helps Billy escape.
Go! Thing's killing me.
But obviously, now the baddie knows that Billy is after him, the baddie wants his head.
Nobody has ever dared mess around with me like that. Yet that bastard made a complete fool of me today.
But it's no problem, because the
Freaky bastard.
is actually coming for you. He's not wasting any time. Where's this music stolen from? If you know where it's nicked from, let me know down in the comments below.
Power of magic, come to me. Huh.
Another fight ensues, only this time with some black magic sprinkled in. And once again, Billy's on the back foot, so he legs it. And he runs straight to a graveyard, the perfect place to hide, especially in a movie like this. Because there are some comedy drunks that are stealing offerings from the dead.
Who do you think you are? This is free. What do you expect? You know it won't kill you, my friend, you see?
And if you know anything about Hungry Ghost Month, you know stealing offerings from the dead is a huge no-no. And as they do this, they're also loud, noisy, and annoying. And I'm sure we've all had those nights when we've slept in a bad hotel and everyone around us is being drunk and noisy. It can even wake the dead, as it does here.
4, 5,
7. You lost.
all right.
Moral of the story, guys, never steal from the dead, no matter how badly you need a drink.
Drink up.
Now that the zombies are up and the drunks have legged it, the zombies find Billy because he did the really normal thing of going to sleep in a graveyard. But out of nowhere, Igor appears and saves Billy by just shouting the dead back into their coffins.
Again, you ugly bunch. Go on, go back. Go on, get up. Don't frighten the young man. If you disobey me, I'll have to punish all of you. Power of magic?
Magic!
What the hell?
If I had that book of magic, I'd be able to take care of that wizard.
Okay, Let's just go with that. Now that Billy knows he's up against black magic, he suddenly remembers the book of magic from earlier, the one he left with the body he buried. So he races back, trips over the dead guy's feet, digs him up, takes his sword, takes the book of magic from the sword, puts the sword back, and races to a temple to speed learn magic like a college student cramming for their exam the next day. I shit you not, this activates wireless transmission technology, radio waves, that then travel to the graveyard that he was in earlier, where the ghost zombie things stick an aerial out of their coffin, hear that Billy wants to hire an assassin to take out the bad guys.
I don't believe it. I wanted guards. I didn't ask for you guys.
We thought you wanted to hire assassins.
Yes?
If the terms are acceptable, we will be pleased to accept your assignment.
Not gonna lie, I'm fucking loving this plot. And now that Billy has his zombie assassin squad, they head over to the bad guy's compound, and we have another absolutely hilarious fight. This one filled with floating capes, jumping, screaming, sci-fi noises, and fire.
Get that bastard!
It's massively entertaining. Unfortunately, the wizard is a lot better at black magic, probably because he studied more than Billy. So he summons his own zombies, these guys with long tongues and fuzzy sticks. This results in a zombie argument, which Billy swiftly puts a stop to with the Book of Magic. This forces the evil wizard to do something totally unexpected. Trust me, you won't see this one coming.
Count Dracula, come to my aid!
And here he is. This movie's fucking nuts, guys. I love it. Now, the zombies and Dracula have a fight, and it kind of feels like a pantomime in the British theatre.
Well, which way did it go, then? That way?
It doesn't look good for Billy and his zombies though, since Dracula is really hard to beat. So Billy has a quick think, and his first thought is a cross. Hey, it worked for Van Helsing in Hammer's Dracula. Doesn't work here though. So things are looking bleak for our heroes, until Billy has another thing, and this time he's got the answer. He brings out his secret weapon, the garlic, and this one is a lot more effective. But as they get the upper hand in the fight, and they're just about to take down the evil wizard, the zombies suddenly realize it's past their bedtime and run off, leaving Billy all alone.
The cock crows, we must go.
You can't go now! Hey! Come back! Come on!
Luckily, Billy is once again saved by an ally that comes out of nowhere. This time the masked man from earlier.
Hey, are you hurt?
No, he's just limping for fun.
Hey, I'll hold him. You go first. Hey, that's my book! Damn it! I'll see you in the temple!
But, of course, this turns out to be a ruse, and now the evil wizard has the Book of Magic that he's been looking for. This leads to a bit of a misunderstanding fight, but the guy in the mask finally explains to us who he is.
Hey, stop fighting, stop fighting.
Who are you?
All right, I might as well tell you.
And the guy in the mask is basically there to investigate the various murders that have been happening in this town.
I'm a government agent.
Ah.
I'm here to investigate the murders.
And now, Billy is saying that he needs to find his dad's body. And one of the characters has a genius idea. Maybe the guy in town who buries all the dead might have buried Billy's father. Kind of obvious when you think about it. The burial guy turns out to have buried the bodies at the well-known mass burial site just outside of town. Now, I can't help that it's a dubbing letting the film down here. Case in point.
That you think Kam Tai Fu was responsible for it. In the last couple of months, There have been many mysterious murder cases in this town. I suspect he's behind them.
The guy murdering people is a murderer. Who would have thought it? While Billy finds his dad, the evil wizard is reading the Book of Magic, and it makes him a lot better at pulling faces. Actually, maybe it makes him stronger at magic. It's not really explained. But he decides to send a ghost killer after Billy, which is this flying white ghost. Apparently, he's...
This ghost is a deadly ghost.
What's that?
In life, he was a poor bum. Now he's a worse ghost.
A poor bum?
Wait, so poor bums become very deadly ghosts? Another mad fight ensues. This one was stretchy arms, screaming, and skeleton hands. And just as Billy's about to be killed, the priest he buried earlier, who originally had the Book of Magic, comes to his rescue. But because these idiots, despite what the girl is saying, don't take the chance to run away, they just stand there and watch the wizard get completely blown to bits.
On our side.
Huh?
So the super deadly ghost comes after them. But luckily, when he grabs the woman's pants, I think what she does is let out a really smelly fart that then chases the super deadly ghost away. Remember guys, keep those really smelly, deadly farts for when you're against those dangerous, poor bum ghosts. Now the heroes decide to set a trap for the evil wizard, which he falls into. I think what's happening here is that the red lanterns are emitting a red light that traps the wizard, because in Chinese culture, the color red is said to ward off demons and evil spirits.
So you set this up for me? You want to kill me? You're crazy.
You started it, man. You're the one who's been stealing hearts and attacking people on the road. But even though the heroes have a really clever trap, the wizard seems like he's about to win with his fire-breathing techniques, until the heroes decide to pull out their ace in the hole, Pretty Woman with white boxers, who then proceed to do this. I don't know, man. I can't even begin to explain this. It works, though, weakening the wizard enough so that we have another cool 3-on-1 fight, which the heroes win with the deadly armpit poke of death.
3 against 1? It'd really be amazing if I lived.
Actually, yeah, that line made me laugh. Suddenly, the movie turns into Frankenstein, as the entire villagers grab their pitchforks and torches and go with the heroes to the baddie's compound. And we get a sort of big climactic fight that I think was a bit cut down when it was edited by American distributors. The bad guy's house catches fire, and all the people that he killed come back as ghosts because they all want their hearts back. So they hound him and chase him through the night. And of course, he decides that the best place to go is to the mass burial ground from earlier, which, I'll remind you, is full of people that he killed. Billy follows him for the final showdown, which Billy wins by punching the bad guy in the tits. Well, punching and kicking. And some help from the dead, which he doesn't appreciate.
What are you doing? I don't need your help! Ah!
The ungrateful sod. In the end, the bad guy gets buried alive by the ghosts of the people he killed and dragged down to hell, presumably. And that was Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave. A super entertaining, absolutely mad Billy Chong Kung Fu film. Really worth watching. I wish a company would do a full restoration of this film, find the cut footage, give it a new dub, and restore the original soundtrack. Because I'd love to see this film uncut and in HD. But for now, I'm happy with what I just watched. If you like this one, you should also check out Billy Chong's other mad Kung Fu zombie movie, helpfully titled Kung Fu Zombie. It's really great fun. I reviewed it last year for Halloween. And if you liked this video, I'm really glad, guys. Stick around for more cult action reviews coming soon.